loves, welcome to my channel Sun Love Stars. Welcome to today's pick a card reading. This reading was actually inspired by another tarot reader called Through Lynn's Eyes. I'm going to put his name down in the description box, but I've seen like his title of a pick a card, like what's next, and I was like, oh my god, I really want to do something like that because I love these questions that are kind of open-end, or you don't know where the reading is gonna go. I really like those readings myself, so I was like, I definitely have to do one for you guys. Today's pick a card reading is gonna be about what is going to happen next in your life, okay? It's basically it. There's not much that I want to say in this intro. For anybody who's new, my name is Cynthia and I'm gonna read your cards today. We're gonna see what is happening next in your life, okay? Very open-end question. It's basically the next big event or the next big thing or the next thing that is going to happen in your life, okay? In the next clip, you can choose between 3 images as usual. If you feel a little bit indecisive, just go on Google, use a number generator, ask your spirit guides to guide you to the right pile, and there you go, okay? They're going to spit out a number and that's your pile, okay? So I would say, without rambling, without talking too much, we're going to look at what is happening next in your life, okay? I'm going to see you in your reading, guys. Beautiful pile number 1. So you chose this beautiful image here. Let's find out what is going to happen next in your life, the next significant thing or the next big thing, the next important thing that is going to happen in your life, okay? I'm going to channel the energy first and then we're going to look at the cards together, okay? So the first things that I heard here with your cards, there's something about a reflection or a mirror or seeing your own reflection in another person, or something about looking back at your past and understanding. It feels like a full circle moment, to be honest with you. So for me, this feels like the next big thing that is going to happen in your life is a full circle moment where you look back at your past and you can connect the dots. But I'm also picking up an energy of like looking at a person and seeing your own reflection, okay? There is an energy. I'm also picking up, for some of you guys, you're also going to receive a very long message or something about you are going to have like a very long conversation with a friend of yours, or somebody on a dating app. For some of you guys, if you are on a dating app, there's an energy of like a very long conversation. I'm picking up either a very long conversation with a person that is going to make you reflect upon your past, or you're going to feel like this person is reflecting you, or this person is just like you, as if you're looking into a mirror. And then for others of you, there's an energy of flirting. I'm also picking up the energy. Oh yeah, so it's either a conversation that is happening, like a very long conversation. I'm picking up a conversation that, you know, like you guys meet at 8 in the evening and then you're gonna talk until 2 in the morning. That's what it feels like, kind of like getting lost in the conversation. This could be with a friend. This could also be with somebody, you know, like, ooh, that's interesting. Okay, it's gonna get spicy over here. Okay, I'm gonna show you the cards in a second. So this is either a message that is coming your way online or from a person, and I'm picking up for some of you guys, I'm also picking up what is happening next in your life is that somebody wants to apologize to you for being immature. This is for somebody just in particular. This is somebody that maybe backstabbed you, and they're going to reach out to you and they're going to send you, like, I'm being brought to like a very long message from somebody who wants to apologize for what they have done. This is just for somebody in particular, but there's definitely either a conversation that is going to be very significant or a long message, like a very long message, you know, like when somebody almost writes a book. Okay, but this could also mean that you're going to have like a really good conversation with somebody to the point where you're going to text a lot. Okay, or again, this could be a conversation that starts, I'm also hearing this is a conversation that starts as a small talk but becomes very, very deep here. Okay, like a very long conversation. Okay, I'm gonna show you the cards because I feel like it's important for me to show them before we continue with what I'm seeing here. So we have the Princess of Wands and it says the Dancer, and if you look at this card looks a little bit frisky, it looks sexy, it looks horny, it looks flirtatious. Okay, I'm picking up the energy here in case you are going to go to a party or a gathering or a birthday very, very soon. Yeah, I'm also hearing some of you guys, you're going to get an invitation to a birthday or a gathering. Okay, and at this party, at this gathering, you are going to talk to somebody and you guys are going to have like a very long conversation is what I'm picking up here. Okay, it feels like a very long conversation, but this long conversation is a full circle moment because you're going to realize something about yourself, something about your future, something about an opportunity, whatever it is. Okay, for others of you, there's so much coming through here, so bear with me. For others of you, I'm also picking up the next significant thing that is going to happen in your life is like throwing a party because you are happy that something is over. Okay, so for some of you guys, you are going to celebrate that something is finally over. Okay, this could be like an illness is finally over, or this could be like something about like a problem is finally over. If you feel like you're facing some type of problem right now that you wish would be over, you're going to soon celebrate that it's finally over. Or for example, like there was a lot of like chaos with paperwork and it's been months, you know, to resolve this issue with paperwork. I'm picking up the energy. It's kind of like, oh, okay, this is finally done. And I'm celebrating that this issue is finally resolved. There's something about an issue being resolved. Okay, I'm also picking up the energy here where somebody's gonna be attracted to you at a party. Okay, so the next significant thing could be that somebody's either going to write you a message, is going to ask you for your number, or somebody has an eye on you as you go to a party, a gathering, or on a day where you really want to wear, kind of like when you are like in a sexy mood and you want to wear like a skirt instead of trousers, or a dress, or you want to wear red lipstick instead of nude, or you want to wear like a more colorful shirt, like a, you know, like a satin purple shirt instead of black. It's kind of like on a day where you feel like you really want to, you know, like you feel sexy and you want to just embrace it. Okay, there's somebody that is going to be interested in you, and they're going to send you a message, or they're going to try to get to know you, is what I'm picking up here. Okay, I don't know if you will want to know them or you will not. Let me get a few more cards here, because this is, I feel like there's multiple things happening for you guys. I feel like this is not going to be just one thing. I feel like maybe there's like a lot happening. Yeah, it feels like there's gonna be multiple things happening. This could even be like an apology from like an old friend coming your way, and at the same time there's somebody approaching you at a party. But this is definitely all about like relationships, okay? About old relationships surfacing, about new relationships surfacing, something about seeing your reflection in another person. Okay, and I'm also hearing it's gonna feel a little bit trippy, because you're gonna talk to somebody who's just like you, and it's gonna feel a little bit trippy because you're gonna see yourself in that person, okay? Or something about like a really eye-opening conversation that you are going to have with that person, or there's gonna be like some type of like sexual attraction between you and another person, okay? We also have here the Knave of Wands as well as the Hermit. Okay. We also have here the Ten of Swords and the Three of Wands. For me, this feels like something about open end. I don't know what it is. It feels like this might even be where you are going to meet a person, or you're going to have a conversation with a person, and it's kind of like it either broadens your horizon to the point where your mind is wandering to different places than usual. But this could also be you're meeting somebody. I'm literally seeing like meeting somebody at a party, and then it's an open end where this relationship will go. Okay, but let me get a few more cards here. I have to dive a little bit deeper here with you guys. Give me a moment. Okay, let me get one of these. Okay. What is coming to pile number 1 next? Two of Wands. Okay, what is coming to pile number 1 next? Eight of Wands. This is definitely a conversation here that is going to be significant, okay? I'm seeing like having a conversation with somebody at a party, at a gathering. This could also be your friend is going to introduce another person, like another friend to you, and you're going to have like a really good conversation with that person. Let's see. But with the Two of Wands, I'm also picking up, let's see, what is coming to pile number 1 next? Page of Pentacles. What is coming to pile number 1 next? Okay. What is coming to pile number 1 next? What is going on here? The Ace of Pentacles. And why is the Three of Wands here? Wow. Okay. Okay, guys, give me a moment here. We have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so pile number 1, I really feel like there is somebody from your past who wants to come back and say that they are sorry, or somebody who reflected, like somebody reflected upon the past and what they did to you, and they might be trying to apologize to you or send you a message or something like that. For some of you guys, it's not even an apology, but this person is sliding back into your DMs. For others of you, this could also be like a friendship that ended, and this person is gonna send you a message wanting to apologize or trying to rekindle the friendship here, okay? Now, for others of you, I'm also picking up the energy that there's gonna be 2 people that are interested in you, and you would have to make a decision. There's something about, I'm also picking up somebody's gonna invite you, like, hey, do you want to go on a date with me, or do you want to go to a party with me? Or somebody's inviting you, maybe even like a friend of a friend inviting you to a party, and then you would have to make a decision whether or not you want to go there. So you would definitely be in a position where you will have to make a decision. I feel like it's a decision about an invitation, a decision about a message, if you want to reply or not, if you want to take on this invitation, if you want to go to this gathering, to this party. Because for me, this feels like somebody is going to invite you to go there, okay? Yeah, I'm picking up the energy. Somebody wants to invite you to go somewhere, or somebody's going to be interested in you. They might want to have a date with you here, okay? And you're going to ask yourself whether or not you want to do it, okay? Again, for others of you, there's something about like somebody who was really mean to you, or who did you wrong, or you had like a fight with this person, or you had like a fallout with that person. And I'm picking up this person might be again trying to come back, or they feel guilty for what they've done to you, so they might be sending you a message here, maybe to clear their conscience, or maybe to let you know that they know that what they've done was wrong. For some of you guys, they might not even be telling you, hey, I'm sorry, but the fact that they reach out to you after everything that has happened is kind of showing that they feel like they know that they've been in the wrong, okay? For some of you, I'm picking up for some of you guys, this is like a relationship or a friendship that has ended, and this person is like coming back, sending you a message, and you're going to ask yourself, am I going to reply? For me, this feels like, I don't know, for me this feels like it could be like an ex-lover or an ex-friend, or somebody who did you dirty. Okay, and I'm picking up this person's like sending a long message of like, I'm sorry, I have reflected upon like how I treated you, or something about like a long message or a long conversation here. Okay, but let me get a few more cards. Why is the Dancer here? What's going on? That's too much. Why is the Dancer here? I also feel like somebody wants like a second chance or something like that, or somebody wants to start over. Okay, a friendship, a relationship, even like an acquaintance maybe that you had a fallout with here. Okay. There's something about, I'm also picking up here, there's an energy of, for some of you guys, I'm also picking up the most, like the significant thing that is coming to you is that for some of you guys, you are going to realize that a friendship or a person that you saw as a friend is no longer really reflecting who you are, and you're going to come to the conclusion that you don't really want to move forward with that friendship. But this also signifies like a new beginning of you attracting somebody new, like a new friend or something new here, okay? Let me see. Why is the Prince of Wands here, the Dancer? Because with the Dancer and the drinking, I'm picking up, this feels like a party, okay? Or you're going to get invited to a gathering, a party here with people, okay? Let me see. We have here the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is definitely, yeah, this is you. So the next significant thing that is coming your way is you asking yourself whether or not you want to go to this party, you want to meet up with this person, or you want to have a conversation with that person. Maybe somebody's asking you, hey, let's talk on the phone about what has happened. Or again, for some of you guys, it could also be like somebody that is interested in you and is going to ask you like, hey, do you want to FaceTime? Hey, do you want to meet? There's a party. Do you want to go out to eat or something like that? Okay. But this could also be like an old friend. I'm also picking up like bumping into an old friend, or like a friend that, like, you know, something went haywire in that connection. And again, there could be an energy where there's a message coming your way, wanting to apologize or rekindle the situation here. This could also be like a family member. It doesn't matter actually who this person is, but there's definitely somebody like sending you a message, or you receiving a message, a phone call, an invitation, or you're having like a very, I'm also seeing here for somebody in particular, there's something about you go to a party, or you go to a gathering, or you go to, like, you know, your friend is asking you, hey, do you want to come over? And then they didn't tell you that there's somebody else coming over that you don't know, and then you might find out that you really vibe with that person here. Okay. Where's the Three of Cups here? The three of, this is definitely a gathering here. It's a significant gathering. It's a significant like party. It's a significant conversation with a friend, okay? Or like a friendly conversation here. Let's see. Where's the Page of Wands here? Three of Swords. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on, guys. I think the light is doing what it wants. Hold on. Excuse me? Okay, so we have the Three of Swords here. This tells me that this is either gonna be a situation where two people are interested in you and you have to dump one person, or two people are asking you for a date and you have to make a decision between those two people. Now, for others of you, again, this is the person who feels sad about what has happened between the two of you, and they're gonna come back trying to send you a message. They're still thinking about you and they want to send you a message and let you know how they feel. Yeah, somebody feels very, very guilty for what they've done to you. Maybe somebody put you in a third party situation, or somebody really did something wrong and they might be coming back wanting to say sorry, but you have to be a little bit careful here, okay? Let's see. I feel like somebody's heartbroken over you, or yeah, it feels like somebody who's heartbroken over you, or somebody wants to reach out to you because their heart is like longing for you. I don't know. Okay. Again, it could also be like a friend or somebody who feels like they did you wrong, or somebody wants to apologize here. Let's see, where's the Hermit here? What's going on? Where's the Hermit here? I feel like somebody's realizing that you are their happiness, but I don't know. I think it's a little bit too late to that person. I don't know. Two of Wands. Yeah. This is like... This is really gonna feel weird because I'm picking up this person's coming out of nowhere, and they might be like, even... There's something about they're gonna tell you that they know that they did something wrong. Like somebody's gonna admit that they did something wrong and they want to apologize for it. Okay. There could also be an energy where you will see karma playing out, where somebody did you wrong and you're gonna see that they're getting... I'm hearing instant karma or something like that for some of you guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm also picking up this energy of like you're gonna get approached by a new person and by an old person. Okay. So somebody that you have history with and somebody you don't have a history with. Yeah, this is probably also why the Page of Wands is here. Okay. Yeah, I'm also hearing... That's interesting. I'm being brought to a wedding. Is somebody here invited to a wedding, or you're gonna get invited to a wedding, or like an engagement party, a baby shower? I don't know what this is, but this feels like a gathering here. This is definitely about a significant gathering where there's music, where there is food, okay? And for others of you, this could also be like online, that somebody's gonna send you, if it's not a gathering like physically, this could be like online dating, but this could also be like somebody all of a sudden is sending you a message on Instagram, on Facebook, or something like that. But this is definitely about like your relationships, or the relationships that you have with other people. Okay, there's something happening in your 7th house, which is all about relationship, all about contracts here. Where's the Ten of Swords here? Let's see. Oh, that's a lot. That is a lot. Where's the Ten of Swords here? Hey guys, the light does not want to cooperate today. It's so weird that it is just... Okay. Sorry guys, I know the light just went elsewhere. I didn't notice it, okay? Let's see, where's the Ten of Swords here? Okay, listen. Yeah. Page of Cups. There's somebody who wants another chance here with you. I cannot avoid it because I don't like to talk about the ex and stuff like that. Yeah, somebody feels like if they don't reach out to you, that you're... I don't know, they feel like... I'm also hearing this person feels like when they don't reach out to you that you're going to meet somebody new, okay? Or again, this could also be like a person who realizes that you were like a really good friend, a really good co-worker, a really good acquaintance, and they shouldn't have done you wrong. That could also be an energy if you have been part of like slander, where somebody slandered your name or was spreading rumors about you. I'm picking up the energy that people will come to you and tell you, sorry that I believed the rumors about you, or I'm sorry that I didn't listen to you. There's something about an apology or somebody from the past coming back, and they want to make you an offer. They want to see you again. They want to talk on the phone here again. But this could also be like a new person. I feel like it's two energies, so I feel like this is also about like you bumping into a new person, having a really nice conversation with them. Could be platonic, romantic, or business, okay? It doesn't matter. This could also be like platonic, romantic, or business. I feel like there's something about like an invitation here. Somebody's gonna say, hey, let's go out to eat, or this is like, hey, there's a party, there's a gathering going on, there's this festival, there's this gallery, do you want to go there? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm also feeling like very, how can I say that? In your reading, I feel like I want to put on clothing and I want to go out. So there's something about like you receiving a message and then you're going to make a decision to put on clothes and go out and meet this person. Okay, but it feels like two energies are coming your way. One is old and one is new. Like for some of you guys, it's only going to be a new energy. For others of you, it's only going to be an old. And for some of you guys, it's going to be old and new. Picking up here, somebody's also going to say that they like you more, like they're interested in more than just being friends. This could also be somebody who you friend zoned, and they would tell you that they like you more than just friends. Okay. Yeah, somebody's gonna maybe tell you, hey, I like you more than just a friend, and you're gonna be like, oh, you know, I didn't know that. Or a friend is going to tell you, hey, this person's interested in you. This is, or I'm also being brought to like two friends being at a gathering, and one person's like saying, hey, this person's looking at you. Or I'm also being brought to like you know, like your friend is outside and then your friend is bumping into your ex-lover and your ex-lover is asking about you. I don't know, it feels like there's like somebody from the past trying to communicate or come in. Okay, let's see. Why is the Queen of Wands here? The Hanged Man. For me, this feels like I'm picking up an energy you're going to leave somebody on red. Yeah, I'm feeling like you're going to leave somebody on red because you know that they're no good, or there's red flags early on here, or something about like you don't trust this person. There's something about like you're gonna reject somebody, or you're gonna refuse to repeat something here. But there's also, yeah, for me this feels like a full circle moment where you finally get the apology that you deserve, or there's something about like a revelation. For me this feels like a full circle moment of like finally the truth is out, or finally like tables are turning, or something about like finally I see things clearly, or finally I can say goodbye to this energy. For me this feels like looking back. To me this literally feels like in a movie where somebody is standing in their room, and for me this feels like somebody who's moving to a different city, a different country, a different apartment, and they already packed everything and all the boxes are already you know, in the car, and the whole room is empty, and this person's just standing there. It's a full circle moment, just standing there like, okay, I'm done with this chapter. Okay, for me this feels like you're gonna have a situation here. For some of you guys, I'm also picking up there might be a fallout with a friend here. I'm not going to lie, there might be like a friend that is going to be very immature, and you're going to realize that you don't see your reflection in that person anymore. And yeah, there's something about the next thing that is coming to you is refusing a temptation here. Okay, so somebody would try to tempt you to give them another chance, or to trust them again after what they've done to you. Okay, and you're gonna say no to it, but you saying no to it is actually a test, because you don't repeat the same mistakes that you've repeated in the past also means that you are on a new frequency, on a new energy. And I feel like that's where this new person comes in. But to me, this feels like you're gonna think about whether or not you want to meet with this new person, or whether or not you want to eat, to go out for lunch with this new coworker, or to take on this invitation. But for me, this feels like, I really don't like talking about the past, but for me, this feels like somebody that backstabbed you coming back and asking for forgiveness, or somebody wants to like apologize for something that they've done to you. Could be a family member, could be a co-worker, could be an ex-lover, an ex-friend, whatever it is. This could also be bumping into somebody from the past as you are having fun, doing your own thing, being at a party, and all of a sudden there's like an old person that you haven't seen in a while, and this person's approaching you, and I feel like this person is actually going to be like interested in you, or they're gonna feel like, oh, you know, you really look good, you know, like or you're really interesting for them, and they're gonna come to you and like maybe, I don't know, like start a conversation. But for me, this feels like a full circle moment where you get what you deserve is what I'm picking up, or where tables are turning, or where karma plays out, or where somebody gets what they deserve, or something along those lines here. Okay, this is gonna be like I'm seeing you here having fun, doing your own thing, meeting with friends, being invited to a party. But I feel like as you are invited to this gathering or this party, there might be like an old person there, or again, you are dancing, you know, like drinking or talking to your friends, and all of a sudden you receive like a text message from an ex-friend, an ex-lover, from a family member that did you wrong, something like that. Okay, this is what it feels like. I feel like you're doing your own thing. You're having fun, you're going to a party, you're getting invited to some type of, this is definitely an invitation to go somewhere and do something, and you're having the time of your life, and then all of a sudden, like, it feels like the past wants to come back or creep in. Okay, let me get one more for the Three of Cups. Where's the Three of Cups here? We have here the Moon and the Ten of Swords. There could also be a secret coming out about a friend of yours. Okay, there could also be a secret coming out about a friend of yours. Okay, I'm gonna be very honest and blunt here. This is not, you know, what one wants to hear, but this is what I'm seeing. For some of you guys, you're gonna also find out something about a friend. Okay, and I feel like you're gonna ask yourself like what you think about it. Like this could also be like a friend who does something very questionable here. Let's see, what is that about? Okay, yeah, Nine of Chalices, and one card flew down. Give me a moment here. I think the light is cooperating now. Do you see that here? This is kind of like when somebody meets or bumps into another person here. Okay. For me, this really feels like you're doing your own thing. You are at a party, or you really have fun. You look sexy, you look good. And then all of a sudden the past is coming back here. Okay. Or somebody from the past is coming back. Again, for others of you, the next significant thing might also be like a twisted dream that you have about a friend, but this might be trying to tell you something. Okay, so for some of you guys, this could also be like a dark secret about a friend that is going to be exposed to you. And I'm picking up you're not... It's kind of like you're going to ask yourself what you want, like what you think about it, what this person is doing. Okay, they could have been hiding something from you, and there could be an energy where you and this person, there's something about a realization. Okay, something about realizing something about a friend, or a dark secret coming out about a friend. But this could also be a friend telling you that they want more than just being friends, if that makes sense, which also means like the friendship turns into a relationship here for somebody. But I feel like it's just for a few people here. but there's something about a revelation of like feelings, a revelation of like an apology, also a revelation of like a dark secret, or somebody has been doing something behind your back. Or it could also be like there's something about, I'm also picking up like a secret is being revealed here. Okay. This could also be that the universe is trying to show you the truth, or trying to show you something about a person in your surroundings that you need to know about. Again, this could be a revelation of feelings, but this could also be a revelation of like some darker energy, kind of like the energy of, is this person still good for you or are they not? Okay, there's something going on here when it comes to your friendships, when it comes to a party here, okay, when it comes to a gathering, when it comes to you getting invited to something. You might be thinking, should I go there? Should I meet with this person too? It also feels like having a conversation between two people, talking about the past just to move on. Like I'm being brought to like videos where two people that, you know, broke up, or like two exes come together and they talk about the past or something like that, and it's a full circle moment or something like that. Or somebody will ask you, I'm hearing will beg you for forgiveness, or ask you to talk to them or have a conversation on the phone. Or this could also be like a random phone call by a friend, and then this friend is like blabbering out that they are interested in more. This could even be same sex here, okay? Just for somebody out here, this could also be like a same sex situation where a friend that you thought was straight is coming out of the closet telling you that they're interested in you. Just for somebody here in particular, okay? But I think that's everything that I have for you guys. I'm going to see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pie number 2. How are you guys doing? So you chose this beautiful image here. Okay, let's find out what is next. What is the next significant thing happening in your life? What is the next big thing, the next big event, adventure, whatever it is, whatever comes out here, okay? I'm going to channel the energy first, and then we're going to look at the cards together. Okay. This is going to get interesting, very, very interesting here. Pie number 2, what I'm picking up here is the next big thing that is coming towards you, or the next big thing that is happening in your life, is you're going to be successful in something. So you're definitely going to feel like, I put so much effort into it and I'm so happy that it worked out for me, or that I'm getting paid, or that I got the job, or that my numbers are increasing, or I got the apartment. So there's something about like a positive message coming towards you where you feel like you were really putting in the effort, you were really trying to get to this point, and you're going to get there, okay? There's something about you get the job, you get the apartment, you get the promotion, the numbers go up, the video's doing well. Whatever you're thinking about or contemplating about, there's something about, I'm hearing you're going to achieve a goal here. The next big thing that is coming to you is you achieving a goal, but it's something that you have been working on for some time, like for a few weeks, for a few months, okay? Yeah, I'm also hearing you're gonna get like when it comes to an exam, I'm hearing also like something about passing, like passing an exam, passing your driver's license, something, I don't know how you call it. There's something about like passing or receiving documents that tell you that something was successful, okay? Something was successful, or I'm also hearing something about like getting the child support, or the government is approving of you getting support or something like that. But it comes with a little plot twist as usual. Let me dive a little bit deeper into what the success is, because I feel like it comes with a little bit of drama, not because of you, but because of like, for me this feels like two people that take the same test and you pass and the other person doesn't pass. And then it creates some type of tension between the two of you. So they're gonna be grumpy, or they're gonna treat you differently because you passed and they didn't. But it's not your fault, but they kind of like, I'm hearing they cannot stand that you succeeded and they didn't. So there's something about a salty energy here. that I'm picking up, okay? But give me a moment here. I want to get a few more cards, what this is about. I'm just thinking. I think I want to use those cards. Okay, oh, let me show you the card. We're going to clarify that one here, okay? It says 6 of success, so the word literally success came here. The next significant thing that is coming towards you is some type of success moment here, but it's somehow followed by, I don't know, like some type of like drama, or somebody is asking themselves, why did you pass and they didn't? Or somebody feels like it's unfair. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see what's going on here. I'm gonna show you the rest of the cards in a second. Okay, because I'm sure you guys want to see what I see here on the table. Why is 6 of success here? What is that about? There's something about you getting chosen, or you standing out in the crowd. With the 6 of Cups, the 6 of Cups is options. Okay, there might also be an energy where you apply. I'm picking up this energy of like you apply for a job and you get 2 green lights that you can start somewhere, and then the other person didn't get anything at all, and they will feel like it's unfair that you get 2 options and they don't. So there's somebody in your surroundings that is going to be salty about I'm hearing why you get everything. Like, I don't know. The filmmaker. You're gonna be successful with, like, I feel like you successfully visualize something. So you have in mind, you're like, for me this feels like somebody who's like visualizing them passing a test, or them being successful at getting the job or getting the apartment. There's something about, if you guys have done or are trying to visualize something into existence, or you're trying to close your eyes and dream about it, or if there's something that you have been dreaming about before you go to bed, I'm feeling it's manifesting here. That is the next significant thing in your life. And then for others of you with the filmmaker, this could also be something, it has something to do also with like social media. For some of you guys, if you are on social media, I feel like you're gonna be successful because you're gonna stand out, or there's something about like people choose to go to you, to your business or something like that. For me, this feels like you're gonna feel like you got chosen from all the other options. So I don't know what the fuck that means here. Let me get one more card. Why is the 6 of success here? What is that about? Yeah, it's like the spotlight is on you, or the light is shining on you, or people listen to you. The rock star. There is something about like, yeah, for me this feels like the next big thing is that you're gonna get chosen, or you're gonna stand out in the crowd, or the spotlight is on you somehow, some way. Could be at work, could even be in the family, where like your family is gonna be super duper proud of you, and you know the spotlight is on you for something that you're doing or something that you have done here. Okay. For me, this feels like the success is connected. This is definitely connected to like you sticking out in the crowd, because a rock star is somebody that people look up to. Okay. I'm also picking up somebody that you look up to will look up to you, if that makes sense. Okay. Like you admire something, and then this person is giving you a compliment, and you're gonna feel like, wow, I always admired that person and they're giving me a compliment, so now I feel like, you know, like, or somebody noticing you. Okay. For me, this also feels like I'm also hearing a successful like business meeting, or you meeting with another person here. For some of you guys, I'm also seeing here you might get a big, if you work in the coffee shop or somewhere like at a restaurant, you might get like a big tip, is what I'm picking up here. For some of you guys, you're going to get a big tip by a person, and your co-workers are going to be salty about why you got the big tip. This might be a person who I don't know, there's something about this. Might be a person who's on social media, and they're going to give you like a big tip because they have money, or this might be like somebody, like there's something about like a big tip here from somebody, okay, in case you do work somewhere where you're going, like where you get a big tip or something along those lines. Or there's something about like a boss gives you the compliment, like somebody in a higher position gives you a compliment or is looking at you, or you got the attention of that person. Okay, somehow like the success is connected to you getting attention from an influential person or from people, okay, or you being chosen out of other options. Let's see, why is the Five of Swords here? And then there is a person who hears the news and they're salty about it. Okay. So for me, this feels like, let me see, the activist. One more. Why is the Five of Cups here? What's going on? Oh, Five of Swords. Yeah, listen, that's the Queen of Wands here. Okay, so listen to me. For me, this feels like, because we have the Knight of Wands here, for me, this feels like this is a person who's older than you, or a person who feels like they are more talented than you, or they are longer in the business, or they're doing something longer than you, but you succeeded faster than them in something, and now they're salty because they feel like entitled to, they should have the same success as you do. Okay, this is a person who is older. This is definitely a person who's older than you, okay? This person is older than you, and this person again feels like the attention should be on them. Okay, so there's something about somebody is salty about you getting an opportunity to do something, or you getting the attention of a bigger person, or you being chosen. Okay, I feel like this person, yeah, this person is like, how can I even describe that energy? For me, this feels like this person is, they have been like, let's say for example, this person, you are in the same company, and this person has been there for 5 years and you've been there only for 1 year. And then you get like a very big compliment from your boss, or your boss is even like telling you about their kids, or giving you something like free tickets for something, or I don't know, like even like, oh, you know, you can go home earlier today. For me, this feels like more so like it feels like a bigger success than that, but I'm just trying to describe the energy. And then the other person who's been there for 5 years is asking, yeah, your spirit guides are here, are asking themselves why you get so much attention from the boss, why the boss likes you so much when they have done so much more for the company. That's what it feels like here. So you will have to be a little bit careful of a person who's gonna feel like you don't deserve that success, or you don't deserve that spotlight, or you don't deserve some type of compliment that you are going to get here. I'm also hearing breaking news. Okay, let's see, let me get a few more cards here. Where's the King of Swords here? For me, this feels like somebody really likes you, or yeah, the Sun card, yeah, definitely, like somebody really likes you, or somebody is proud of you, or you're gonna get a compliment. Again, you're gonna feel like, wow, this person is like somebody that I look up to, or this is like somebody that, like, it's important for you that this person has like a good opinion about you, is what I'm picking up here. Or you're gonna be surprised here. Okay, it feels like somebody's with the King of Swords here. For me, this feels like I'm also picking up here, yeah, for me this really feels like a person in a higher position, or like somebody is favoring you, choosing you, the spotlight is on you. People are interested in your content on your social media, whatever the heck it is, but there is somebody who is salty about it. They might even like leave a, yes, they are. I'm picking up there is somebody who's gonna make like a sneaky comment, or they're trying to ruin your mood. Like you're gonna tell this person like, oh, you know, I got this compliment today, and this person's gonna say something to bring you down because they feel salty about why you get so much attention and they don't. Okay. For others of you, I'm also picking up the energy. Yeah, I'm also picking up you're gonna find out about who's secretly in competition with you. You didn't know about it, but the next significant thing is like Spirit will show you this person is in competition with you, or this person is not happy about your success based upon, like, I'm hearing also like their facial expression will tell on them when you tell them about something here. I'm also picking up the energy here. Let me see, because I'm picking up a very weird energy from that person here. This person is gonna feel like they might even say like, I don't know, I have, like, this person feels like they have a lot of bad luck, but in actuality the reason why shit is not working for them is because the energy that they sent out is not like, it's not good. Okay. This could also be you going out with a friend. What is this song called? Oh my god, what is the song called? The song is called A Little Bit with, it's called A Little Bit by Drake, and I forgot her name, Ellie Goulding. I'm hearing the sentence, they're just mad because you always get approached more. And this is not even about like, oh, you look sexy, you're beautiful. This is just because your energy is like very inviting or very, very sweet, or like there's something that people really like about you. And this is not about looks. This is more so like they might be really liking your voice. They might be really liking your style. They might be really liking like how hard you work. This person might be really liking how much creativity you have, or that you are so creative, okay? Or that you are so like helpful, so graceful. This is the reason why you are getting approached, and the other person is not getting approached, but there's something salty about that situation here. I'm also hearing a wolf in sheep's clothing, I'm not gonna lie. So there could be an energy where you're gonna realize that somebody cannot be trusted, or I'm hearing they're acting funny, okay? This person's gonna act funny around you. Why is the King of Swords here? One more. Yeah, this is like you're gonna get acknowledged for something that you do, okay? You're gonna get acknowledged for something that you do. Somebody's gonna give you like a huge compliment, and somebody's gonna be like really drawn to you, okay? Somebody's gonna be drawn to you. Somebody's gonna see the talent, the potential in you, okay? Somebody's going to see your talent. Somebody's gonna see there's something about like, yeah, absolutely. And then like you are seducing somebody in a sense where they're gonna feel like they're mesmerized by your work, by what you do, by just your presence, who you are as a person here, okay? So this person's gonna approach you. This person's gonna approach you and give something to you, okay? This person's going to approach you and give something to you, but they could have also given it to the other person that is salty here. Okay, this could even be like secret competition that you don't even know about. Okay, let me change decks. Why are there always salty people? I don't know, because I was shuffling the cards for pile number 1, 2, and 3. I think the only pile that did not have the salty energy is pile 3, but I'm not quite sure because I forgot what the cards were about. Okay, because pile number 1, there was also some type of salty energy here. I feel like you guys who are watching me, you are rising to the next level. But rising to the next level also means you trigger people who would like to rise to the next level, but they might not put in the work that you do. Does that make sense? Because I don't want you guys to have this picture of me that I like to talk about drama, but when the cards show drama, I have to talk about it, if that makes sense, okay? Let's see, why is the Hierophant here? I'm really hearing like, I don't know, I'm also hearing somebody really likes your style, or if you are like a fashion designer or you create something, you're gonna get the attention of like a bigger person, or there's something about you're gonna get like a very big compliment, or something about like you are going to get an opportunity because of your creativity, or the spotlight is on you. This could also be you getting the opportunity to do something adventurous. This could also be like somebody's asking you to go on an adventure with them because they like you or because they like what you do. Okay, let's see. Why is the Hierophant here? The Moon? Let's see. I'm hearing everything is coming together, or you will feel like everything is falling into place here. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Let's see, and look at that. Guys, I'm not making this up. Do you see that? Does this card look like rainbows and sunshine, or does it look like drama? Okay, because I don't want you guys to have like the picture of me that I like to talk about drama. I don't like drama at all, but drama does follow even like the people that don't want drama. It is like, you know, like simmering, or it is in the air. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. It feels like a wolf in sheep's clothing, or somebody that you need to be aware of, or somebody that is not as happy for your success as you thought they would be. And you're going to realize that about that person. Okay. Give me a moment here. Oh, you might be connected to pile number 3. Do you see, I cannot zoom in, or I don't want to zoom in right now, but the floor looks like a chessboard. Okay, so if you felt drawn to pile number 3 as well, you might want to go ahead and watch pile number 3, because this might be connected, because we have the chessboard here, which I have not noticed before. Okay, that is interesting, because the Hierophant usually talks about institutions, traditions. It talks about government, but for me the Hierophant is also like a preacher, or somebody in a position that is like people look up to, that there's somebody about like a person that is being looked up to. This could also be like you getting the apartment. Of course, want to make a good impression on that person to get the apartment, right? And then it's kind of like you only have been looking for apartments for 3 months. I've been looking for a whole year now. So why do you get the apartment so fast and I am not? So there could also be an energy here, guys. I'm picking up here. What is happening next is I'm also picking up I'm hearing you're doing something right. I'm also hearing you're doing something right when it comes to manifesting, or you're doing something right when it comes to even your own mind. There could also be an energy where, yeah, I'm also hearing you, there could also be an energy where you're studying your own mind, or where you're studying manifestation techniques, or you're studying something here. Whatever you're studying, I feel like you're gonna gain a lot more knowledge, which is also the reason why there's something successfully coming towards you. So there's something about like you will see instant results because you studied something, or because you looked at something more closely, but it more so feels like actively working on your confidence, or actively working on your mindset, or actively working on your manifestation skills. Okay, so it almost feels like and then we have the Lovers bottom of the deck here. That's very interesting. Let me get a few more cards. Where's the Hierophant here? What is that about? I'm literally seeing you here looking at what you manifested. I don't know how else to explain it, like you saw it in your mind, or you worked for it so hard, or when you closed your eyes in the evening. Did I say that with you guys? Like visualizing something before you go to bed or something like that. And I'm literally seeing you here holding it now. It's like, oh, you know, I've been, you know, like I've seen it when I closed my eyes, but now I have it in my hands. Okay, that's interesting. Why is the Five of Swords here? Let's get to the nitty gritty. Oh no, I think I want to use those cards. I like to spice things up and use different cards. Why is the Five of Swords here? We have the Therapist here, which is what I was just talking about. There is an energy where you have a breakthrough. It feels like there's something about you being your own therapist, or you studying your own mind, or you understanding yourself so much so that you're going to have like a breakthrough here. It feels like a breakthrough when it comes to manifesting something on your wish list. Yeah, I'm hearing, wow, I'm also hearing a song. What is that song called? It says, I don't want to be another statistic. I'm just trying to fulfill my wish list. So there could also be an energy where somebody is like salty that you are not just another statistic, but something, it feels like you're going to achieve or make something that the other person thought it was impossible, but you make it possible. I also feel like you guys are the pile where I talked about the mindset, and I talked about like, you know, to choose your own thoughts. If you are the pile where I talked about choose your own thoughts, this is definitely your pile here. You're gonna have like a big breakthrough here. It feels like you're cleansing like the toxins out of your mind, out of your system. You're cleansing it out. Okay, there's something about you're cleansing the toxins in your mind. You're cleansing the toxins in your like confidence. There's something about like you're gonna have like a big breakthrough when it comes to your mind, how your mind is working, your confidence here. You're cleansing that. You're cleansing from something toxic or from something negative here. Okay? But there is a person who, let me see. Yeah, this is I don't know. Yeah, and then we have the Knight of Cups here. It's like, it almost feels like the next significant thing is you're going to notice that your aura or your mood or your confidence is heightened, but you're also going to notice that you're catching a lot more people's attention, or a lot more people come to you, a lot more people look at you, a lot more people, like there's something about you are attracting something to you here. You are like a magnet. Okay, let's see what the Queen of Wands here is about. I don't know what she's doing here. Why is the Queen of Wands here? The Queen of Wands feels like she has bad luck and everything is working out for you, but you're literally working to make this work, okay? This person does not understand how much you study your mind, your soul, your spirit, how much you study the signs from the universe to get to where you are or where you're going to be, because you're going to have a big breakthrough. It's kind of like a big breakthrough in therapy. For some of you guys, it is going to be in therapy, and for others of you guys, you're going to have a big breakthrough when it comes to you healing something about you that is going to bring, successfully bring a manifestation to you here. Okay, now look at that, and we have the Ten of Cups here. I cannot make this up. Okay. I also feel like if you've written a book, for some of you guys, you might not, there's something about, for some of you guys, you're going to get the idea to write a book. Okay, and for others of you, you might be surprised about who's reading your book. Okay, or you're gonna receive something because, like, I don't know, there's something about like you create something and the universe will bring something to you as a reward, is what I'm picking up here. I'm also being brought to, for some of you guys, if you want to become an author, or for some of you guys, you're going to get the idea to create, like, I'm also being brought to like to create some type of book. It doesn't have to be a novel. This could also be like a planner, or you're gonna get like a download, like a lot of ideas, or a lot of like the universe is gonna bring a lot of information to you, to the point where you sit on your table and you write a lot, okay? And it's like a breakthrough. It signifies a breakthrough. For others of you, there could also be an energy where you're gonna get the idea to write a book, okay? This is the beginning of you writing a book, or for some of you guys, you already have written a book. But for me, this feels like you are going to manifest success around the book that you've written, okay? Because I'm being brought to Valeria. Maybe some of you guys actually want to watch that series, okay? Especially if you want to become an author and you like a little bit of like telenovela, romance and stuff like that, and a little bit of drama. Because it's like a series that plays in, I think it plays in Spain or in Barcelona. I'm not sure. Is it Spain? Yeah, it is Spain, but I think Madrid. And there is this lady that wants to become an author, and it shows like her whole journey to becoming like an author, or how her book is going to become well known and stuff like that. Something along those lines. Just for somebody who wants to write or who loves writing, okay? Or somebody who's like something creative here though, okay? But this could also be in your corporate job, that there's like you are the employee of the month or the employee of the day, okay? Why is the Queen of Wands here? What the fuck does she want? Why are you here? Oh, okay. Give me a moment. We have the Moon card here. This is somebody in your work environment, okay? This does not necessarily feel like a friend. It feels like somebody in your work environment, your workspace. Or somebody who does the same thing as you, okay? This could also be like, yeah, somebody who like does the same thing as you. I'm also hearing like somebody's gonna feel like you are more creative than them, or they envy your creativity, which is weird. I don't know. Okay, let me get one more card here. Where's the Queen of Wands here? What's going on? We have the Knight, yeah, absolutely, the Knight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. This is somebody who feels like they have been waiting for an opportunity. I'm talking, I flipped the cards, and that's exactly waiting, okay? The universe is just confirming. So this is a person who has been waiting for an opportunity to like make a lot of money, or oh my god, this is like somebody who was greedy. Okay, so this person is like a greedy person. This is a person who is very greedy, and they do things because of money. Okay, so they want to become successful because of money. They want to marry because of money. They want to get compliments, or they don't care about compliments. They care about the money that comes with it. Or they don't care about being creative and putting something out there. They care about the money that comes with it. Or there's something about like somebody's pocket watching you, or even picking up this person that is going to be salty about you. They possibly even have like more money than you, or they always look top notch, or I'm also like, I don't know what the fuck this is. For me, this also feels like a jewelry business, that somebody like you have a jewelry business, and I don't, what the fuck is going on here? Because to me, this feels like somebody has been waiting to, this could also be like somebody has been waiting to get proposed to or to get engaged, and now you get engaged. Okay, this is just for somebody in particular. If you know you're going to get engaged, there's somebody who feels like, why are you getting married and they're not? Or like, I don't know, somebody who feels like they should get the opportunity that you get. Or again, this is somebody who only marries because of money, who is greedy. This is like a gold digger. This is a gold digger here. So this person that is salty about you receiving something is somebody who only does things because of money. Okay, their motivation is money. Their motivation is like, yeah, this person is like a gold digger. Okay, let's see, why is the Ten of Pentacles here? The Seven of Wands. bottom of the deck, the Moon card. Okay, I feel like this person here, do you know what I'm also picking up here? I'm gonna be very honest, okay? I'm picking up two energies. One energy that I pick up here with the Queen of Wands is kind of like a lady, like, don't take that personal, okay? This is just me describing the energy. It feels like a lady who, some women age very gracefully, okay? Like fine wine, but there's also women who don't want to accept that they get older, or men that don't want to accept that they get older, and then they are like but this could also, doesn't even have to be about age. This could also be like, I've been in this company for 10 years. You're so, like, you're only here for 2 years. Why is everything coming to you? Or do you know what I mean? Okay, so this doesn't even have to be age, but this person is like, they feel like they have more talent than you. They feel like they're older than you. They have more credentials than you. They have more something than you. And they don't want to accept that somebody younger or somebody who is not as long as them in the game, or somebody who doesn't look as good as them, because this person is very like, they're conceited and they're like, I don't know, there's like, they, no. Now I'm also hearing everybody got choices. So this person again, but this is like a gold digger woman, or somebody who's only motivated by money. And I'm also hearing shine bright like a diamond. Okay, so there's something about you're gonna shine bright like a diamond, or there's something about, I'm also hearing like a Tiffany ring. This person could be somebody who wears a lot of jewelry, or again, this person's like motivated by money. And I even want to say the person that is like, or it almost feels like people know that this person is like that, so it's not necessarily a secret. So let's say, for example, your boss, okay, I'm gonna say like in a corporate job, let's say your boss is choosing you over a person who has been in the company for 5 years. Your boss is choosing you because you are authentic, or they see a lot of talent in you, and the other person might have more credentials, or might be more like longer in the game, or they might have more jewelry than you, like depending on what the fuck is going on, but they have like a very, like, their energy is shitty, okay? Or like, I don't know, this person will be more drawn to your authentic smile than to this perfect face but with a grumpy energy. Does that make sense? I don't know how to describe that energy here. So whoever is choosing you, they're making that decision consciously, because they realize that this person is not like, I don't know, it feels like they look good from the outside, but from the inside they're kind of ugly, or their energy is ugly. I don't know how to describe that. Okay, now for others of you, if this is not a person, but I feel like it is a person, and it feels like even like both energies. So you will have somebody who will feel like, why you and not them? I don't know what this is about, or why is this working for you and not for them? Or somebody even trying to copy you, but when they do what you do, it doesn't work. I don't know. Now for others of you, what I'm picking up here is you are healing your confidence, baby. Okay, there's something about the next significant thing is how you're healing your confidence, your solar plexus chakra. There's something about you're going to notice and realize that you're more confident than usual, or there's something about your brain, your mind, your soul, your spirit is more confident in like, I'm going to get it, I'm good at this, I'm talented and stuff like that. There's something about like a very strong confidence that is emitting from your soul, body and spirit. And for that reason, you are attracting something that you have been thinking about for a long time. Okay, with the 10 of Pentacles, this could be you attracting a contract to you that you always wanted to manifest into your life. Some type of contract, apartment, work, a business contract, whatever it is. For others of you, you might be attracting, with the 10 of Pentacles, you might be attracting like... you might be attracting also money into your life, like multiplying money or more money or something like that. or an opportunity to make a huge amount of money, or your money is increasing. Okay. There's something about you are attracting like a lucky circumstances into your life, okay? And somebody's gonna feel like, I'm also hearing, I'm not lucky, I am blessed. Okay, yeah, I'm also hearing the song Moment for Life by Nicki Minaj. There's something about the next significant thing is where you will feel like, I wish that I could have this moment for life. I'm gonna put the song down in the description box because that's what I'm picking up here. For life, cause in this moment I just feel so alive. Alive. I wish that I could. This is like a moment of success, to be honest with you, okay? But I don't know, somebody feels like you don't deserve it. I don't know who this person is. I don't even know if you know about them. Okay, this could be somebody who's in the dark with the moon card here. Yeah, anyway, or this could be just indicating that you might be attracting a little bit more jealousy because you are rising, or like something like something is working for you, basically, okay? And it's gonna be obvious that something that you do is working, to the point where people are like, why is it working for you? Why is it not working for me? Okay, I love you guys. I'm going to see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. And also, if you feel drawn to pile number 3, go ahead. Love you guys. I'm going to see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. So you chose the checkmate, or the chess. Do you say chessboard? Yeah. I think so. That's the image that you've chosen. I'm gonna channel the energy first, and then we're gonna look at the cards together, okay? So the next significant thing, I'm picking up the energy here immediately that you're gonna be a little bit surprised or shocked about something. So this feels like a surprise or a shock or something unexpected. Whatever this energy is, we're going to clarify that. It might come to you when you are deep in thought, or let's say, for example, you are reading a book and you're reading the book and you're so into the book, and that's when this energy is coming to you. Or you are working on something in a coffee shop on paperwork and you're writing stuff, and that's when this energy is coming to you, okay? Or I don't know, you're meditating. There's something about this energy is coming to you when you are kind of not there, where your mind is somewhere else, okay? And it feels like you're gonna be confused or surprised about somebody reaching out to you, or somebody approaching you. Yeah, it feels like somebody is approaching you, or somebody's reaching out to you, or somebody's mentioning your name, or somebody's sending you a message. But we have to dive a little bit deeper here. For me, this feels like you're gonna be surprised about somebody reaching out to you, or that an energy is approaching you. Basically, this is what I'm picking up. I'm picking up there's an energy approaching you, okay? I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's actually gonna be like physically somebody approaching you when you are running your errands, or when you're going out, or when you're just taking a walk. Somebody's coming to you. That's what it feels like, okay? It doesn't necessarily feel like online. It feels like face to face is what I'm picking up here. Okay, for some of you guys, this could be like a message online, but for a lot of you guys, I feel like it's somebody approaching you as you are contemplating. I'm also picking up as you're daydreaming, contemplating. You're like in your thoughts. You're thinking. For me, this feels like somebody was thinking about an art piece that they want to create, and they're thinking about, okay, which color am I going to use? And you're sitting there thinking about which color is gonna look really good together with the other color, and you're so much in your thoughts and that's exactly when this person is approaching you, or this energy is approaching you, okay? We also have Venus here. So Venus talks about romance, it talks about pleasure, but it also talks about like art, okay? It talks about art, it talks about creativity, it talks about birthing something into existence. And we also have here the 3 of Pentacles here. So I feel like this is gonna go 2 ways. For some of you guys, you're gonna get approached, while you are working on a project and you're very invested in it. It's kind of like, oh, which color am I going to use? And like, for example, you're going to go out trying to get material for a vision board, and you're going to be like, okay, how am I going to, and your mind is all about the vision board. Like, you're not thinking about anything but the vision board in that moment, on that day, because your mind is like so invested into creating it, just like the Three of Pentacles here. And that's where you're going to get approached. For some of you guys, I'm picking up, you are going to be surprised that somebody wants to work with you. Okay, so I'm picking up, you're going to be surprised with the Three of Pentacles. This is for my people who are creative and do something and you put it out there for people to see it. Okay, you're going to be surprised that like a company wants to work with you, or you're going to be surprised that somebody wants to offer your somebody wants to like support you. Or I'm also picking up, so for somebody here, you're going to get a donation. Yeah, it feels like a donation. For some of you guys, it's an unexpected donation that you're going to get. Or somebody wants to, I'm also picking up, you're doing something for free and somebody wants to actually give you money for it. So you're going to get a surprise about this person wanting to give you money for something that you do for free. Or there's something about like, I'm also picking up, this is going to be very specific. If you put something like on the internet because you want to like sell it, you're going to be surprised that this person's going to make a suggestion, like giving you, like, you thought in your mind you're going to sell this wardrobe for $50, and this person, but you didn't write it. You wrote in the description, you wrote, oh, we can talk about the price. And then you ask this person for the price and they say they want to give you $100. Does that make sense? There's something about, I'm hearing something about multiplying, or something is double. So something is double the amount that you thought for somebody out here, okay? In particular, especially when it comes to, again, something about you put something on the internet, may that be to sell it, or you do something for free and you get something for it and you didn't think you would get something for it. Or there's literally like a company that wants to work with you, a sponsorship, or somebody wants to collaborate with you. They're reaching out to you. Hey, I've seen your photos on Instagram. Do you think, or do you mind, let's collaborate together. Let's do something together. Okay. Or this could also be like somebody approaching you saying like, hey, I've seen that you work on, like, let's say you are outside and you're working on your sketches because you are a fashion designer. You might get surprised that somebody sees you as you work on your fashion and they also work in fashion, and they ask, hey, do you want to work together with me? And it's going to catch you by surprise because you were so into like doing your stuff. Okay. Now, for others of you, this could also be that you're going to get approached while you are working on something, and it is a person who is romantically interested in you. Okay, let me see. I have to get a few cards here, okay, because we have the Judgment card here. And I feel like the Judgment card usually talks about making a decision. It usually talks about a yes or no, or making a judgment call, right? Yeah, for some of you guys, it could also be you receiving a call here very unexpectedly, but it is more connected to multiplying money, or double the offer, or double the money than you expected, or something about somebody reaching out to you and they want to work with you, and you thought it's just a collaboration, and come to find out they're actually going to pay you for it. I don't know what this is about. Okay, for some of you guys, this is really about like money multiplying, or you get something that you didn't think you would get because you didn't think about, oh, I'm going to get money for it, but they're going to give you money for it. Okay, now with the Judgment card here, for me, this feels like, again, this is like somebody who's deeply in their thoughts. And with the Ace of Wands, this is like a new, I'm also being brought to like, you're gonna work on a new idea, or there's something about a new idea that is coming to you. But this new idea is also connected to you getting double the result. So I don't know, it's like something about like doubling, or the energy is like increasing around that idea. Let's say, for example, you have a jewelry shop and you usually do very basic jewelry, and you have your clients or you have people that order stuff, but then you have this idea to create something super duper colorful and extraordinary, and then you will see you will have double the amount of orders. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. Because you have an idea and you execute that idea, like, what happens if I do that, if that makes sense. Okay, so you will have double the amount of like success or double the amount of something here. Okay, now for others of you, I'm also picking up here, you're gonna get approached romantically by somebody, or somebody who's romantically, like somebody's mesmerized by you, or somebody finds you, I'm hearing somebody's gonna find you cute, or like somebody's gonna find you cute is what I'm picking up here. Or somebody's gonna feel like you're very like sexy, or you have like a very nice energy, or like a very cute energy. But it's interesting because I'm really watching my words. So I'm picking up this person's gonna be very polite when they approach you. That's interesting what's happening here. Let's see. I'm gonna get a few more cards. Let me show you what is happening here. So we have the Ace of Wands here, which is always a new energy. So there's definitely something new approaching you, if that makes sense. We also have the Seven of Pentacles here and the Knight of Cups. Okay. I'm also hearing, hey, nice to meet you, or my pleasure. So there's something about, I'm also seeing somebody who wants to like shake your hand, or I'm also hearing something about it's my pleasure to meet you, or nice to meet you here. Or it was my pleasure to, or it would be my pleasure to work with you. So this sounds like very formal. So it could be connected to your projects and work, but it could also be somebody who's romantically interested in you, but they're very polite when they talk. Interesting. Okay, we also have the Seven of Cups, and I feel like you're gonna be like a little bit like, you're gonna be like, huh. But again, it's like, I don't know what to think about that, but again, we're gonna see what that is about. Seven of Cups and the Five of Wands. This is also an energy that I pick up here. I'm also being brought to like a very crowded place, or like a very crowded, like, yeah, this could also be like, I'm also seeing like you're gonna get approached in a mall, or like in a very crowded place is what I'm picking up here. This person's gonna approach you in a very crowded place, like a very full coffee shop, or like where there's a lot of people walking, or in a mall, or this could also be like, again, where there's a lot of people. Like, I mean, online dating could also be in the mix here because there's a lot of people there, right? But let's see. This is for somebody out here. Which cards am I gonna use? Do I want, yeah, we have the Ace of Cups here. Let's see. What is coming to pile number 3? The Ten of Wands. What is coming to pile number 3? What's going on here? We have here the High Priest. Ooh. The High Priestess. The High Priestess. The High Priestess knows what's coming to her. The High Priestess knows. Okay, let's see. What is the Six of Pentacles? Oh God, what does it say? I'm also hearing you're gonna be unexpectedly very, very sexually drawn to somebody. Like you're gonna get wet or horny and you didn't expect that you're gonna be sexually drawn to them, or you're gonna look at somebody and it's like there's a party between your legs and you're gonna be like surprised about it, like what is happening with my body, or I haven't felt sexually attracted to somebody for a while. Okay, where's the Six of Pentacles here? We have the Page of Wands. Where's the Knight of Chalices here? The Chariot. There's definitely somebody approaching you here. somebody sees you in a crowd, or somebody sees you walking, or somebody sees you driving somewhere, and it feels like they would try to catch up with you. We have the Ten of Pentacles bottom of the deck. I'm hearing like somebody's running after you, or they're trying to catch up with you here with the Chariot. Okay, for some of you guys, I'm also picking up here, if you're going to travel very, very soon, you might be surprised that you're going to meet somebody as you're traveling, okay? And I pick up a very beautiful energy from that person. I actually like this person's energy. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, it doesn't have to be, but their energy is very like, I really feel comfortable when I look at the Knight of Cups here. So whoever you're going to meet while you're traveling or while you're running errands, you're actually going to really like this person's energy, but I'm also hearing I'm not used to this feeling. So you're going to feel something when you look at this person that you're not used to. This could be you being sexually attracted to them, or you're feeling very comfortable around them, or like it's like I'm also hearing an unfamiliar feeling here, okay? And here we have the message again. So for some of you guys, this could be, because we have the message here again, this could also be an email that is coming towards you, that is going to surprise you. So I'm picking up, this could be also be an email here. This is definitely good news. It's definitely good news here that is coming towards you. This could be either romantically, or when it comes to your like work as well, or like a projects or something like that, depending on what's going on in your life here. But I literally see like a message where somebody wants to like, hey, nice to meet you, or this is my name, like somebody is introducing themselves to you. Okay, let's see, where's the Seven of Cups here? We have the Justice card. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I'm hearing somebody wants to do business with you, or something about there's gonna be unexpectedly like offers coming your way. Okay, with the Justice card, let me think. Now we have Justice and Venus. Okay, Justice is Libra energy, and Venus is Libra is the 7th house, and Venus is the 7th house as well, which is all about partnership, dating, romance. But this is like, listen, this is not, because dating is Leo, the 5th house, and I don't see any signs of it. So this is like something serious is what I'm picking up here, okay? This is like a serious offer, a serious collaboration, or we talked about how it felt formal. So if you meet somebody, or if somebody is approaching you romantically, this is not just for having sex. This person actually is looking for, you know, like somebody to marry, okay? Now we don't know if you're, I feel like even if you don't want to be romantic with them, you're still gonna like this person's energy, okay? Because their energy is very beautiful is what I'm picking up here. For some of you guys, you're gonna have the hearts for this person, okay? And there could possibly blossom again like a connection, but it's a solid one. The 7th house is all about contracts, all about long term, okay? Let's see. And for others of you, you're going to have like a lot of options. There's something about you're going to get presented multiple options here. Okay. Let's see. Where's the 5 of Wands here? 5 of Pentacles. Okay, this is going to get interesting. Give me a moment here. Pile number 3. 5 of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay, we have to talk about it. 8 of Wands. This is the message that I have been feeling here. It's like communication that is coming through. Okay, let's see what that is about. We have the number 55 and 66. This might be significant for somebody here. You might also be surprised by number 3 that 2 people will be fighting for you. In the beginning, when I looked at your cards, I thought that someone wants to compete with you, but for me this feels like there could possibly be 2 people fighting for your attention or fighting for you, okay? Or there could be an energy where I'm hearing somebody wants to woo you, okay? So this could be like somebody who's really gonna put like a lot of effort into like seducing you or showing you that they really like you here, okay? This is interesting. This is really spicy over here, okay? Let's get a few more cards. Why is the Five of Wands here? What is that about? The Page of Swords, okay. Ace of Cups, okay. So with the Page of Swords, I'm also hearing we come in peace. So there's somebody who has like a very peaceful energy that is approaching you. There could also be an energy, this is just for somebody out here, okay? Take it with a grain of salt. I'm picking up here if you left a person on red or somebody ghosted you. You used to have like a strong connection with that person, but somehow I'm hearing it was too much like chaos in that connection to the point where you felt like I don't want to deal with that anymore, or again there has been some type of ghosting here. I feel like this person's going to reach out to you. Yeah, I don't know what they want, and you're going to be like, what the fuck do you want from me? This is just for somebody here, okay? But this person could also like, I don't know, there could also be an energy of like two people competing or fighting for you. Okay, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This could be the energy here as well. Or again, there could also be an energy here of, now if it's not two people competing with you, hearing the one, I don't know, it's like something about like, I'm hearing the next significant thing is that you're gonna find the right thing. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like the right job, the right contract, the right strategy, the right person. It's like there's something about you're gonna find the right thing. Yeah, I'm hearing finding the needle in the hay. How do you say that? Finding the needle in the hay, something, something? Haystack? This is what I'm picking up here. Yeah, it feels like finding the needle in the haystack. So you're gonna find something here. If it's not about two people competing for you romantically, but I'm picking that up here as well. And this could be like that you find the right thing in a very, like, I'm also hearing, wow, I'm hearing we found love in a hopeless place. Or there's something about like where you're gonna meet this romantic, or where this romantic energy is gonna come to you is like in a very odd place or in a very chaotic place, which I'm hearing like we found love in a hopeless place, or like finding the right thing in the chaos. Okay, this could also be you finding something while you're cleaning your room, and it's like what you have been looking for or what you needed. I don't know how to explain that energy here. Let me see. Where's the Judgment card here? What's going on? Yeah, I'm hearing after all this time, like you have, like I'm picking up this is somebody who has been searching for the right thing, okay? Again, the right manifestation technique, the right apartment, the right person to work with, the right contract, whatever it is, you're finding the right thing is what I'm picking up here, okay? Let's see, what is the Judgment card about? I'm just checking the time, guys. The Four of Wands. I'm also hearing finding the right location to marry, just for somebody here. Or finding the right location to celebrate your birthday? I don't know. Now, I'm also picking up here, they always have to come through in the reading, but somebody wants a second chance here. Not gonna dive deeper into that, but somebody wants a second chance here. Now this is romantically though, okay? This is about you had a relationship with that person and they're thinking about you and they're gonna reach out to you. And I'm thinking, I feel like you're gonna leave them on red. Okay, just for somebody out here. It's always coming through, so I have to mention it. Why is the Ace of Wands here? I'm hearing the wait is over, the search is over. It's interesting because we talked a lot about a mirror. And okay, for some of you guys it might be connected to pile number 1. Okay, if you feel drawn to pile number 1. there's something about a significant, like something is, let me see, one more. Yeah, somebody who you already made peace with that person, but they want to come back. I don't know. Where's the Ace of Wands here? Like you already made peace with this is done and over with, okay? Yeah, I'm hearing the past returns. Yeah, absolutely. It's like this person, there's also, like, I don't want to spend too much time on that person, but it feels like, and I talked about that, this is really connected to pile number 1 here. With the Justice card here, this feels like I'm being brought to the song Medicine by Queen Naija, and I'm being brought to, like, when she's talking about, like, I'm gonna call Ryan, I'm gonna FaceTime Brian, I'ma call Lorenzo, and I'ma hear you crying. Don't get it twisted, I can play this game too. Something like that, okay? So there's like tables turning. Somebody from the past realizes that you were a good catch. I really don't like that energy. I don't want to talk about it. Okay? So there, I'm also hearing somebody wants to have like sex for the last time. Okay, we're gonna leave that energy where it is. Thank you. No. Okay, where's the Six of Pentacles here? What's going on? Don't leave me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me get one more card here. Yeah. You're doing your own thing. You're manifesting things in your life. Okay, you're calling. Listen, I'm picking up what is happening here with you guys. You are somehow becoming a real magnet. Now, the reason for that is because you're so like, I feel like you have so much like passion for something, or you're so like, I don't know, for me the 6, 7 of Cups is usually like a card of confusion, but for me this feels like you're gonna find yourself like being so creative and wanting to do multiple things, and I'm feeling like you're gonna have like a lot of energy and like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to create this, I want to do candles, I want to create candles for myself. Like you're gonna come up with all these like creative ideas of like, oh, I want to decorate my room. It's kind of like you're so like, oh my God, I want to do this, I want to do that. And as you are in this energy, you're becoming like a magnet for things to approach you. Now, the past wants to come back. I don't know why. They're trying to... I don't like that energy. Please leave. Okay. For me, this also feels like with the Six of Pentacles here, it feels like somebody wants to come back and they want to work things out with you. Let's move on. This is just for somebody out here where you already felt the energy of your ex in the air. Okay. Let's see, what is the Knight of Cups about here? What's going on? Where's the Knight of Cups here? I'm also hearing for some of you guys, there's gonna be a day that you will have the next couple of days where you will feel sad, but I'm hearing you're gonna do something out of desperation, or you're gonna do something because it almost feels like I'm gonna try the last thing on the list. Like you've been trying multiple things to make something work and nothing worked, and you're trying the last thing on the list, and the last thing on the list is what brings you success, is what I'm picking up here. It's kind of like doing something out of desperation, but it's exactly what you needed, if that makes sense. If it is not about the past coming back, for me this feels like I've tried everything, like I've tried everything under the sun, but I haven't tried that. So this is something about like I haven't tried this strategy, or I haven't tried this approach, I haven't tried this attitude, I haven't tried this manifestation technique, and it's the last thing that you try on a list, and that's the one that works out, or that's the one that shows results, if that makes sense. Okay, it's kind of like trying to get pregnant. You try all kinds of things, and the last thing on the list that you didn't believe in is the thing that is bringing the most results. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Why is the Knight of Chalices here? I told you, somebody's like looking at you, somebody's interested in you, you're catching somebody's, and I felt like this person's energy is beautiful. I really like this person's energy, okay? So I feel like they have like a very attractive energy because I'm feeling something in my heart. Oh, for some of you guys, you might be, and I talked about how you're gonna feel an unfamiliar feeling with this person or with this offer. Okay, I'm picking up you are attracting something new because your energy is also different. Okay, so somehow your energy is different. Somehow your energy is different, and for that reason you also attract different results here. Or you're attracting something completely new into your life. Even if it's like an offer from a person, or even if it's like a person approaching you, a stranger approaching you, it's like a character or a personality that is very like unfamiliar to you. So I don't know what that means here, okay? Let's see, what is the Knight of Cups about here? What is happening next? What is the Knight of Cups about here? The Three of Cups. Okay. Look at that energy. Didn't I say this person has like a very beautiful energy? They do. This person has like I really enjoy this person's energy a lot right now. Okay? Because I feel like this person is speaking to your heart, or your heart is gonna tell you it's right to be with this person, it's right to talk to this person, it's right to take on this offer. But they're definitely like looking at you, or with the Six of Wands, this could also be like somebody who's very successful who's gonna approach you. The Knight of Cups and the Six of, I'm also hearing I'm in it to win it. So this could also be like a person who, the person that is gonna approach you is somebody who's very successful, very friendly, very open-minded, has a beautiful smile, is very like gracious, okay? They could be riding a bike, they could be driving a car. Okay. Interesting. That's very interesting. I like that energy a lot. Let's see. Where's the Seven of Cups here? Where's the Seven of Cups here? I'm also seeing like you're gonna do something, you're gonna make a decision because of like, it almost feels like your heart would tell you to do this. And again, it's like the last thing on the list, or you tried to use your logic to manifest something in your life, but then instead of using your logic because it didn't work, you're gonna make a decision with your heart. For example, trying to get a job, and you used your logic, like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna try to write the text or the message in a particular way, and nothing has worked. But then you tell yourself, okay, nothing has worked with my mind, like I tried so many things on the list and I feel desperate now, the only thing that I can try is da-da-da-da. And that's what you do. And this thing that you're gonna try is more from the heart. It's more kind of like, I'm gonna try to be honest to the recruiter and tell my story and why I need this job, or I'm gonna be as authentic as I can be in this job interview. And this is not something that was like, it was not a strategy. It was not like a strategy. It was not like, you know, like convincing somebody. It was like, it comes from the heart here. Okay, it comes from the heart. And this is the thing that is gonna get you to success, is what I'm picking up here. And it's gonna surprise you, okay? Because you tried everything under the sun, but choosing something or doing something with your heart. Oh, that's beautiful, because I feel like a beautiful energy in my heart chakra here. It's an unfamiliar feeling for me when I do readings, okay? Because pile number 1 felt a little bit heavy here, okay? Let's see. Why is look at that. This is you, somebody being surprised that you like somebody, or that you like an offer, or that you like an idea, or like I'm also picking up this energy of like when you usually don't get approached, or you don't like getting approached because you like to be by yourself, you're going to be like, I really like to be in this person's presence, although I don't like people. Yeah, I'm being brought to like somebody who doesn't like people, or who's like has a lot of trust issues, but for some odd reason you trust this person, or for some odd reason you really enjoy them sitting next to you and it doesn't bother you. okay? Or you usually like to do things on your own, but for some odd reason you want to work with this person. Or usually you don't like to go to parties, but you want to go there. So there's a lot of like, this is unfamiliar. Okay, what I do is unfamiliar. I make unfamiliar choices. Like, I usually wouldn't speak the truth in a job interview, but I'm going to do it because it's the last thing that I can think of, how I can somehow get the job or something like that here. And the Wheel of Fortune. What's going on here? Yeah, there's somebody from the past, but we're not going to talk about that. Okay. This could also be like, for some of you guys, I'm picking up, this is for somebody specific. I don't know why it's coming through. You're going to beat an addiction successfully. Okay. If you have been asking yourself, will I ever get out of my addiction? You are. You're going to be fine. Okay. To me, this feels like a fortunate offer, a fortunate connection, this is something about like, this is like a fortune. This is like fortunate. It's a fortunate contract, a fortunate partnership, a fortunate collaboration, a fortunate relationship. So it's somehow, this is even like doing something for fun, but it turns out to bring money, or it's fortunate. Again, it's kind of like, you know, you and your friend, you are tipsy, or you and your friend, you just went out for a coffee and you guys are like in a very like funny mood, you know, like joking around a lot, and then you guys are going to say, okay, let's go get scratch tickets, you know, and you guys are like funny. It's like a funny idea. It's not logic, like let's get money. It's about like you being funny. It's like, okay, let's make something funny, let's do something stupid. But then the scratch ticket shows like a reward of like money, and you didn't expect it, because we talked about the unexpected here. There's something unexpected here coming towards you. Now the interesting thing is the image that you've chosen is a chess piece, or like a chessboard. So there's something about checkmate. I'm hearing, yeah, look at that. There's something about checkmate. If you have been trying to overcome an addiction, you're gonna checkmate that addiction for somebody out here. But there's also something about, we talked about a checkmate, because when you play chess, you have to think with strategy how you're gonna win. So there's something about you are going to win in a situation you tried a lot. Nothing worked besides what you do with your heart. Like your heart is going to tell you to do something, or you're going to be like in a very like goofy mood. Like your goofy mood is going to make you do something. Okay, that was not part of the plan, or it's like the last thing, like a desperate decision, but it's not desperate at all. It's just like, instead of choosing the mind, you choose the heart to do something, and it's checkmate. This is what gets you what you wanted. Okay. But I'm also picking up a checkmate energy of like, checkmate. Wow, I'm also hearing a person thought that they could play you, but in the end you played them. Or the tables are turning. Or somebody thought, I'm also hearing, if you dug a hole for another person, you fall into it yourself. So this is also something that might be like playing out in your life. How somebody, you know, like dug, you know, like a hole for you, but they fell into the hole themselves. So it's like something ironic, or like something ironic is gonna come up. Like it's so, wow, I'm hearing, ain't that funny, baby, that you want me when you had me, love is crazy. Now I can smile and say, ain't that funny. That's what I'm picking up here. Okay, let's see. One last card for the Five of Wands. What's going on here? Before, yeah, you're gonna reject like I'm hearing there's something about rejecting a messy situation or a messy offer. Okay. Let's see, where's the Five of Wands here? The Two of Swords is making a decision. So for some of you guys, there could be an energy where you have to make a decision between two people. For others of you, this could also be an energy where you will have to make a decision. Do I leave this person on red, or do I respond to them? But for me, this feels like this is not the same person here, okay? This is like a messy situation here. There's something messy here. And you're like, as I'm picking up, you're gonna say no to a messy situation. I'm also picking up here, there's something about your intuition will tell you to reject something here. And you don't know why, but it doesn't feel right. But then there's something coming to you that feels right. There's something about this does not feel right at all. And then there's another situation where you're gonna ask yourself, why does this feel so right? Like, it's like, yeah, look at that. Why does this feel so right? There's something about your gut feeling. Something about this does not feel right at all. And this feels so right. Okay? Something about, like, you're gonna make a decision that feels right. And there's like, you're gonna be surprised about like how the decision that you make with your heart brings more success to you than the decision that you made with your like logical mind or like strategy. Okay, so there's something about reverse logic, something about like checkmate. This could also be like if somebody was competing with you, or you knew that somebody was like in competition with you, it's kind of like when they try to sabotage you, they kind of sabotage, I don't know, it's like a boomerang, okay? There's a boomerang situation type of deal with the person that maybe try to, like, I don't know, okay? This could also be you being surprised about somebody competing with you, but I'm picking up this is not necessarily like anything like important here, okay? This is like an energy that I don't even want to dive into, because to me this feels like an old soulmate, an old friend, an old something here, okay? But there's something new on the horizon. We don't want the messy old situation here, okay? Or I'm also hearing again, in the midst of chaos, you find the right answer, or you find the needle in the haystack, okay? Okay, my beautiful pile number 3. I hope you guys like this reading. I love you guys. I'm going to see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye.